Hi, counselors. Coming to Hope for Kids Camp is such a great experience. I'm so happy you volunteered to come and be with the kids for this week. It's a life-changing experience for them, but it really is helpful for us too, and we have such a great time. And one of the things I really try to pray about is making sure that every camper has a great time, and I really set my mind to think about it being about them and not about me, but about them having a great time and getting to know God and getting to know people of God. And one of the things that I think is really important in the beginning is to really set our minds to be great listeners. We want to treat the kids like family, that when they come into the cabin, we get to know them. And one of the things that we did in our cabin this year is the first night we all sat around in a circle and we went around and said our names, and we kind of made it fun. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? So it kind of gave people something to connect with. And then we asked them, what do you want to get out of camp this year? What's something that you hope to happen? And so each of them shared. Some of them said, we want to make new friends. Some of them said, I just want to have fun. Some of them said, I want to learn more about God, or I want to get closer to God. And we really try not to shoot down anything, but to just encourage them and really hear and listen to what it is that they really want to get out of camp. Because then that will help you later on as you see things throughout the week with the campers to be able to encourage them. Like someone tried to spend time with someone new or tried a new activity, that we can really encourage them about them really trying to do what they set out to do at camp. I think it's also important to really set an atmosphere that we all are necessary to make camp a great experience for each other. One of the things we did in our cabin is that we set up responsibilities so that everyone plays a part. And I think that's really important. Some kids are used to, helping out and doing chores at home, and some of them are not as much as the others. So one place where this is important is at meal times. At meal times, it's really important to pull the group together. We always sit together just like families sitting around a table. We really encourage the girls not to bring items that will distract them from talking to one another. A few of our girls wanted to bring books to the table this year. We really tried to encourage them not to bring things that are going to take them away from conversation with other people. And then before we go into the meals, we always pray together, and the other counselor and I set up a schedule where every meal someone different prays, so everyone is included. And then we go in together, we sit together, and then we also, one thing that really helped the meals to go smoothly is that we set up different responsibilities. So where the counselors may get the food for the campers, each of the campers has something they do. They might fill the pitchers with the drinks, or they may be the one to pass out all the utensils and plates, or they may be the one to clear off the plates when they're done, or to empty the cups, or to wipe off the table and put the benches up. But we set up a schedule where we paired them in twos, and each of them had a responsibility, and they do that for the whole day. And then the next day we switch it, so they all get a chance to do everything. But this gives them a chance to really serve each other. It also keeps you from being harried and frustrated and doing everything and then not getting a chance to really sit down and eat. And it also teaches them that they need to really serve each other and help each other. And I think it sets a great atmosphere of helpfulness and servitude and love for one another within the group. Okay, counselors, one thing that's really important is to know the schedule and be on time to things. And on time means be a little bit early. For girls, this is a little bit challenging because they really like to take time getting ready. And I know that I've learned from experience, bad and good, that you have to really start getting them ready, way ahead of time to leave the cabin. If breakfast is at 8 o'clock, if they wake up at 7:30, it's not going to work for them to all get dressed and ready and get to breakfast on time. So I think it's important to keep in mind that you have to start ahead of them. By 7:45, we all need to be on the porch with our things, our bags, everything we need for the next class after breakfast, and start, preparing them ahead of time so they're ready to leave on time and get to places on time. Another thing that's helpful with the schedule is we post the schedule in the cabin. So you want to have your tape, and when you have a chance, you put your schedule up on the door so the girls can see it, and so you can be reminded. They all have different personalities. They all move at different paces. Some of them are always the last one. Some of them are always first. So try to get them to help one another to get ready and, get out of the door 10, 15 minutes ahead of time so they can, have time to get to a place and pray and get in and not feel like they're late all the time. It's really a discouraging thing to be late to everything. So we really try to even consider for breakfast getting the girls to like take out their clothes the night before, what they want to wear the next day, if they're gonna want to sleep a little bit longer, so that they're prepared.